Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're
everybody.
going up.
Welcome
Incentives
to today's
do
match.
not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Portugal must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. That's a lovely, neat pass. He has found the way through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and...
Takes the shot! Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Lampard! It's run, and it's come back out to him. He doesn't look too happy with that. And we have our very first corner. Bale goes short. And here's Bale. He'll try from distance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hazard has it in a wide position. Impressive jump. And he's straight offside. Bale, and Shevchenko, and he's quick to get rid. Shot could be on, chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shot at goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Nedved. Now there's a fine ball. That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Shevchenko. He is through here. And it's Lampard. Adama Traore. Maradona. Now it's Shevchenko. This is a promising build-up. Shevchenko is flagged offside. Played into space. He's being urged to shoot. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Xavi Alonso, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And this is Bale. It's Bale! And that should get the job done. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? It looks a good ball through. Van Bouten. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please
How's the
join
first
me
half
in
compared
wishing
with your
all the best to
expectation?
members of our
Portugal
fan club
probably
celebrating
looking
their
to
wedding
come in with a
anniversary
bigger
today.
lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Portugal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 13, Bale. Number 15,
So, into the second half.
Hazard. Coming on the
Well,
field.
my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Number 8, Fiore. Substitution.
Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Maradona. Portugal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He's picked his way through. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Portugal have their third corner. Koundé can get it clear. Bangladesh are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. Nedved. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, they could break here. Fiore. Bangladesh are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Son Heung-min! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitutions taking place.
He's having a good look here.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Son Heung-min. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi. Portugal can see it. A mere distant dream at the start of it all, but it is now very much within reach.
Exciting times ahead, but can they make sure they maintain control until the final whistle?
Just 5 minutes left. It's a pretty loose pass. Some resolute defending there. He's a sharp little ball here. Figo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
This is Cuadrado. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Towering header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end. That's that, the end. Portugal have done it. A promotion sealed with a win.
Please take some time out to give your support.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Portugal really deserve...
Portugal get ready for another crack at the big prize.
Hello, everybody,
Will they
and
get the win
welcome
they
to
need to
today's
get their
match.
campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape.
It's Lampard! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lampard. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min charging forward, the ball. Son Heung-min! Oh, split-second reaction.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Messi. Messi, he's going for goal!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Always onto this. And this is Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they're threatening to fly away here! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time.
Shevchenko! Goes long and straight. Can he spark a counter here? Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Picks out, goes for a shot! Well taken goal.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Son Heung-min. Robertson. Baresi. Looking for the run. Hazard wants to run onto this. He has found the way through. Shevchenko. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
2 added
So good
minutes
from
has
him.
been indicated.
Oh, what a mistake! He's beaten the last man. Shevchenko. And that signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution.
Portugal leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And here is the first touch of the second half. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Fiore. Oh, good climb! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Fiore. Van Bouten. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. And a chance! And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with depth. He's having a shot! Oh, crossbar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Xavi Alonso, can he get it through? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Messi, that's a sharp pass. He's had it taken off him. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Fiore. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's an excellent interception. And we have our very first corner. Van Bouten is there, and he can get that clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fiore. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Messi, and that's it, the referee says enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? It's Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Forlan, engages and forces him off the ball. Back where it came from. And the finish! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. Bale! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! And they've got their lead back! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Girona have their lead. Now it's Bale. Now it's Forlan. That has not gone well. Great vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lampard. That has ended up in no man's land. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Vinicius Junior. Searching pass he's played there. Pass is just off target. Robertson. Nice looking ball. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. And they've got rid.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Shevchenko. And it's Lampard. And this is Son Heung-min. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Costa Curta tries to play it through. Costa Curta is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's Lampard! And he hits the net! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Oh, Crisper! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Added time.
Vinicius Junior short changes him with that pass. And he can clear it away. Xavi Alonso. And for the first half, that is that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Frank Lampard.
So off we go again.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I think in these
21,
circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shot a goal! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Portugal really could have done without this. Peruzzi must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Girona go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. That's a nicely shaped ball. Costa Curta is there to clear. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's off and running. And they're quick to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lampard. And here's the chance to counter. Lampard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Kante. Looking to play him in. It's come to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Girona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi! And it's in! shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Girona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Messi. And here's Son Heung. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And yes, it's him again! Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great pick out. Chouameni cuts out the pass. Forlan is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now it's Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gear. Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries to pass it through. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Son Heung-min. That was good alertness. Ødegaard. Neither of them goes for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That'll be a throw. Barcelona are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Ruben Neves. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. It's Son Heung-min! And here's Son Heung-min. That has been knocked clear. He's shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's delightful. Son Heung-min! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Bale.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
McAllister. Carvajal. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And he's gone backward here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now they can clear their lines.
There will be 1 minute.
And he's quick to snatch it back. He's a sharp little ball here. And the referee has signalled for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Portugal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Baresi. This is a promising build-up. McAllister looking for a runner. Xavi Alonso, spread out to the left. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you...
Son Heung-min! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saka. Now Van Dijk. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. He's picked his way through. It's Bale! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. The message is clear, none shall pass. Carvajal gets over and intercepts. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Hazard. He's beaten Alonso! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, they could be caught out here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There's the shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
After 90 minutes.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Has been indicated.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it does end all square, inspiration, perspiration both on show in equal measure, just not enough on either side.